look at our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Caldwell Pope out there with Morant. And there's Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Wells in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Russell. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Thompson. Out to the wing. Loads it up for Davis. Morant with the steal. For the finish. And then Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Now, here is Russell. Morant with some nice D. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Morant against Russell. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Wells passes to Jackson. Thompson against Morant. Mavericks with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Jackson. Over to the left wing. There's Russell with the three. They get it back. And another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's just a savvy move by Anthony Davis. I mean, caught the defense off balance and was able to draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Mavericks have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. Inside, here's Gafford. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Here's Thompson, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Morant. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Davis in the corner. Outside, Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 8-footer. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. And stolen by Thompson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 3. Jackson finds Clark. Memphis moving it around. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Lively the pass to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Of all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine. Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Pass to Davis. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, Morant. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Here's Wells, and it's denied. Davis with it. To the paint. Back to Thompson. Launches it. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far. Just 25%. Morant. Bucket is good.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Mavericks with some changes. Washington's checked in for Anthony Davis. Christie comes in for Thompson. And it's Williams in for D'Angelo Russell. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. John Glandale's checked in for Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. Jerome, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Pippen subbed in for Morant.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Pippen kicks to Jackson. Back to Pippen. Outside Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Williams against Pippen. Here's Lively. Still without a basket. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
Nine seconds left to play in the first. High post, Pippen. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Williams is out there with Thompson. And it's Marshall in at the 3. To the middle. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Memphis leading by 3. Now Morant. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
To the left wing. Lively inside. Landale grabs the miss. Grizzlies shooting at 50% in a decent group. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact, but boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut to just 3 points on the basket from Williams.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's Morant missing. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Williams looking over the floor. Back to Thompson. A 3. Aldama with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. They recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. I came back as a Grizzlies player. I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
It's like... picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Here's Williams. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jock Landale. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Wells, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ty Jerome. And so here is Dallas. 7-point differential. Morant against Russell.
Grizzlies foul. Well, second personal foul. First team foul.
left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Clark. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the slam dunk by Russell.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court. Finishes the job there.
Morant scanning the floor. There's 1:47 left in the first half of basketball. Good.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Right side, Russell. Davis sets a screen. Down low. Davis doing his thing inside.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Checked in. Jerome, he's checked in for Memphis. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Clark left side. Pass to Jerome. Wells wide open. Offline with his 3. And they're pushing it up. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Jackson. Wells passes to Clark. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Russell. It's good. Jerome's got his first points in this one.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Davis inside, guarded by Jackson. Russell feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%. Right around the middle of the road.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Russell from long range. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Wells. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Morant in at the point guard. And finished off by Morant.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
And here's Russell. Davis with a screen on Morant. Pass to Davis. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Outside, Russell. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
The shot by Wells, no good. Wells has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Out to the right wing. Oh! And he jams it with authority.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play you'll remember from this game, clearly.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. And Morant gets it to go.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Wells kicks to Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group. Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Pass to Davis. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Thompson on the drive. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Davis missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant with it. Picked up by Thompson. Morant kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Morant. Here's the teardrop. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Russell against Morant. Russell passes to Thompson. Oh, good with the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And a shot by Wells, no good. Mavericks trail by 8. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. To Gafford. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Anthony Davis. Christie comes in for Thompson. And it's Williams in for D'Angelo Russell. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Santi Aldama's checked in for Clark. Jerome comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. And that one drops for him.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Williams passes to Gafford. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Jerome, defended by Christie. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Williams. Aldama with the rebound. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Foul, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Hardy in for Williams. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Landale's checked in. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is good from Jerome.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
There's a lot in Davis's game that might not get noticed. That time, a nice job with the screen assist by AD.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Landale. Aldama with the ball. Here's Jerome. Jackson from long range. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Hardy. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Christie is out there with Williams. And it's Marshall in at the 3 shot. And it's Washington missing.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity. Memphis
moving it around. Morant against Washington. Morant flies in, and Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Williams against Morant. Williams can't hit.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Morant against Washington. Now here's Morant. Here's Aldama. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Outside, Russell. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And the rejection by Morant.
Oh, bunny hops. Morant knows how to elevate and did there to get the block.
And the rejection by Cafford. Pass to Davis. Lays it up off the glass.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jock Landale. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And Wells is subbed in for Ty Jerome.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Davis sets a screen. Guarded by Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Memphis leading by 11. Morant outside. High post, Jackson. Davis is there. Morant with a wide open look. That three off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gafford. To the middle. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And how about just floating to the rim on that side?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
To the wing on the left. And here is Davis, guarded by Jackson. Back to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Morant against Russell. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd is talking about with his players. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense, He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. Let's see if that intensity increases on D, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
It's good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Memphis leading by 9. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Morant. Stolen by Thompson.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Into the lane. And it's Davis missing. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Something to see.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
AD staring them down and letting them know this ain't over yet.
Morant with it, picked up by Davis. Davis against Morant. Off with the layup. And so here is Dallas. They trail by 6. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Now here's Morant for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg.
On the floor for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At power forward, Harrison Barnes. Now introducing the starting lineup for your Milwaukee Bucks. At point, 6'4", number 7.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Now the starting group for San Antonio. At forward, we'll see Vassell slotted next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Gary Trent, then there's Miles Turner, and it's Porter in at the 1 spot. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who? Maybe the length helping out Harrison Barnes that time to collect.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. Wembanyama with some nice D. Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on Porter. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And yep, it's good.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Antetokounmpo inside, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you. Giannis has great confidence and he's playing with it here.
Porter against Fox. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Castle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Now here's Porter. Antetokounmpo surveys. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Outside Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First team foul.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
On offense, here is San Antonio. There's the double team with Porter. Wembanyama with it. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim and makes it look so easy.
Kuzma, the pass to Trent. Here's Turner. Another shot. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Fox against Porter. Wembanyama screen. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Count that one. Wembanyama's got 6.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 7. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
And here's Fox. Inside. From 7 feet. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
So shifty. Fox gets in there anytime he wants to.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Antetokounmpo. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Fox. A minute 39 left in the first. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 6. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knocked loose. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner. Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Porter Jr. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Harper. Collects the 2 points near the hoop.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the Bucks with the possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Picked it out of midair. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Trent.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Harper, following the score by Milwaukee. And Sohan gets it to go.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there for physical play.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
From deep, Wembanyama. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Johnson, and it's Harper in at the point guard position. Back come the Spurs in transition. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one misses. All right, Greg, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Portis. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Bucks trail by 13. Pass to Prince. The three is up. Sohan with a rebound. Well, San Antonio shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Champagnie, he's checked in for Bryant.
Number 30, Julian Champagnie.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Anthony with it. Pass to Portis. Anthony outside. 5 to shoot. Out to Portis. Takes a three. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. San Antonio leading by 15. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. Picked up by Sohan. Johnson passes to Sohan. It's stolen by Green. They're running. Here's Prince. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, you can't be late when Taurean Prince is coming in there. He comes with such aggressiveness and force. It's hard to slow down.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Johnson a screen on Prince. Now Wembanyama. 12 points for him. Oh, rising above Wembanyama.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Harper, and the three off target. The Bucks trail by 13. Here's Turner, covered by Wembanyama. Prince, the pass to Porter. And he buries his first look.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
On the take. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Down low. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. A different look for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Champagnie. And he can't hit the second. Here's Wembanyama. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Good on the second one. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Sohan's checked in for Wembanyama. Porter finds Trent. Here's Kuzma. With the rebound. San Antonio leading by 13. And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys being super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
Picked up by Sohan. Fox, the pass to Sohan. The shot's good. And the Spurs lead by 13.
D is up on Fox for him to score, but he's crossing them up.
Kuzma outside. A minute and a half left to play in the second quarter. Turner, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
1:03 left to play in the first half. To the inside, Barnes. The layup off target. Bucks trail by 13. Kuzma outside. Back to Porter. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Prince. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's just too easy for Taurean Prince.
And it's Fox penetrating. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Always attacking Fox.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Castle. Sohan up top. From the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And get ready for the half-court shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Turner in at the 5. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half. Back to Wembanyama. Lets the 3 fly. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 11. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, counted, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
Here's Castle. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scaring the floor and finding open teammates. Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And here's Milwaukee now. 11-point game. Pass to Turner. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Ali. Thank you.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Bucks trail by 13. Pass to Trent. Outside Porter. And here is Kuzma. Antetokounmpo outside. Can't get it to fall. San Antonio leading by 13. The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your three to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky. The fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
Stolen by Vassell. Wembanyama with it. Now Porter defending. Three-pointer, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma outside. Turner passes to Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Vassell outside, from outside the arc. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's had a few chances at the line. 1 of 3 in the game.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. Milwaukee making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And no luck that time either.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player. Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Launches a 3, and De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Spurs lead by 16. It's Barnes on the wing, defended by Kuzma. Wembanyama, screen on Anthony. Fox finds Wembanyama, kicks it out to Barnes. From deep, shot clock at 2. The rebound by Turner.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Anthony. Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Pass to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Kuzma. Portis down low. He's against Sohan. Portis' shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Fox against Anthony. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Turner. Wembanyama, no good. And so Trent will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 14. Here's Turner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
Brent is checked in for Milwaukee. Harris comes in for Trent. San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Harper. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Harris. And the layup falls. Harris has gotten his first points in this one.
And that's why you run the pick and play. Shake somebody loose, and the result was a clean look from Gary Harris.
Harper passes to Fox. Here's Harper. Back to Fox. Pass to Sohan. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 3. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. There goes on Cole Anthony.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Green's checked in for Milwaukee. That one's no good. The Bucks trail by 13. Harris on the attack. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
Gary Harris would not be denied that time, focused on getting the finish.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fox for 3. San Antonio again can't hit. Well, the Bucks shooting just 42% so far in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw.
Cole Anthony taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Harper passes to Fox. Launches it. And so the San Antonio Spurs earning this break in the action, up 10. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. San Antonio leading by 10. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then it's Keldon Johnson, and it's Harper in at the 1. Wembanyama, screen on Anthony. Clock at 6. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Anthony. In transition, here they come.
Now looking to run, Prince just streaks down the open court.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Right side, Wembanyama. Shoots over Portis. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Sohan. The three. No good there.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Harper. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 8. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. Now here's Wembanyama. Green covering. Back to Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Prince. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over their plan during the break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie. Turner. Rebound by San Antonio. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Kuzma against Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots. Up and in from the low block. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Antetokounmpo outside. And here is Kuzma. No luck on that one. Wembanyama with some nice D. Inside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Turner. Second chance effort. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. From behind the arc. Giannis with the rebound. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Turner. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 1:49 left in the fourth. From 7 feet, here's Kuzma. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Kuzma's poise on that play, just showing how he's able to use the pump fake. He knows the defender's out of position. He's going to produce some points.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. The Bucks making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Spurs lead by 10. Wembanyama, screen on Porter. Minute 32 left in the fourth. Back to Fox. There's the three. Giannis with the rebound. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. For San Antonio, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. San Antonio again can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game from Victor Wembanyama.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Trent goes in. With the second effort. And Antetokounmpo with the lay-in. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the paint. Out to Fox. Right wing. Vassell outside. Pass to Fox. To stop the drought. Rebound, Milwaukee. And he gets the bucket. Here's Wembanyama, and they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it. A good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away.